y'all boys? It's your girl, Jumoke, back again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you're here. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jumoke. On this channel, we talk about thin, fine, and natural hair and fade. So if any of those interest you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, baby boo, so that you can continue to get more amazing content. So today we're gonna be talking about oils. Actually, we ain't gonna be talking about oils. We're gonna be talking about emollients, all right? So oils is more of a misnomer because a lot of different things fall under it, not just oils. So you can have oils, you can have butters, you can have silicones. All those fall under the umbrella of emollients. And emollients, they're basically ingredients that lubricate, they soothe, they protect. You know what I'm trying to say? So how we're going to divide this up, we're going to talk about oils that are best for certain textures and then oils that are best for certain porosities. Now before we go any further, okay, if you like Haitian castor oil, and you have fine hair, your hair is low porosity, and your hair is not greasy, Jumoke will not beat you. If that's what's working for you, if your hair is to your bum, it's good. Don't come and say it's okay. This is just recommendation, okay? It's just recommendation. So yeah, like if there's something on this list, you're like, nah, my hair kind of likes that, then it's cool. Everybody's hair is unique, everyone's hair is different. I'm just giving general recommendations based on texture and density. So first, let's talk about texture. I talk about this all the time on my channel. Texture is basically your individual hair strands on your head. So for me, I have fine hair strands. Fine, and my density is thin, almost to medium. You know what I'm saying? So if you have fine hair, your individual hairs are small. If you have coarse hair, your individual hairs are pretty big, okay? Now, what I've seen when it comes to hair that's finer versus hair that's more coarse, hair that is finer does better with lighter oils, all right? And if your hair is coarser, it does better with heavier oils. So for example, I have fine hair, so my hair reacts better and it's not as greasy and as weighed down as, let's say, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oils. Coconut oil, I think it's in the middle. It's kind of lightweight, but it's not as lightweight as some of them. Argan oil, I guess it depends on what type of argan oil, but usually those oils are more lightweight. Now, if you have coarser hair, all right, think of a man with beard hair. If your hair looks like beard hair, it's really like resilient, it's really tough. Let me not say tough. It's really just coarse, right? Usually hair like that needs heavier oil. So they need things like shea butter. Butters in general work better for people who have like medium to coarser hair. So shea butter, cocoa butter, akuba butter, extra virgin olive oil, castor oil, mineral oil, petroleum jelly, grease, and avocado oil is kind of in the middle. It's a medium oil. I wouldn't say it's lightweight, it's kind of medium, but I wouldn't say it's as heavy as all of these other oils. But these oils are better in general for people who have coarser hair strands. We're not talking about density, y'all. I'm not talking about how thick your hair is. I'm not talking about how dry your hair is. We're not talking about that. Okay, we're talking about texture. So that's what I would say. If you have finer hair, lighter oils. If you have coarser hair, heavier oils. Now, let's talk about porosity, okay? So I have low porosity hair, meaning that my cuticles lie very flat. And I even saw it under a microscope. I said, man, my hair looking real healthy, but it's also flat. So low porosity hair means that it is hard and it's difficult for water and just things in general to penetrate inside of the hair shaft, okay? So usually low porosity hair, it builds up very quickly. Like if you use certain products or certain ingredients, it is very easy to build up on. And I know that that's true because I've been trying to, use some more oils on my hair, and I'm like, dang, why my hair so frizzy? It's like because I need to clarify my hair because it's all the oils and everything on it is just building on top of itself. So when it comes to low porosity hair, personally for me, what I think is best for me when I use emollients, I like to use emollients that are more penetrating versus sealing. If you have a higher porosity hair, I think emollients that are more penetrating might benefit you better. So more penetrating emollients, I would say that would be coconut oil, palm oil, sweet almond oil, extra virgin olive oil, shea butter, akuba butter, babasu oil, corn oil, and cocoa butter. I would say that those are more penetrating emollients. Now, if you have less penetrating, I would call them sealing oils. So basically, not like the oil literally just sits on top of your hair. It doesn't matter if you're low porosity or high porosity, it's literally going to seal whatever moisture that you put in, it's going to seal it. Now again, oils are not moisturizer, they're sealing oils. So for sealing oils, those are jojoba oil, mineral oil, petroleum jelly, grease, silicones, and rice bran oil. Those are penetrating oils. That means that pretty much nothing is going to come inside of your what's it called, your hair shaft. It's literally just going to sit on top and just seal and do what it's supposed to do. So since I'm someone who has low porosity hair, and I'm saying sealing because all oils seal in some type of way. I know someone's gonna like come like, wait, oils get sealed, they're supposed to seal in the moisture. Okay, that's cool, I understand. But what I'm trying to say is that if I have low porosity hair and an oil is gonna sit on top of my hair, it might as well be doing something while it's there. So that's just my that's my own understanding. So that's why even though grapeseed oil is a lightweight oil and I have fine hair, because it doesn't really penetrate much and it's a little bit too light for me, so yeah, I have fine hair, but I think that I would rather use a lightweight oil that's actually more penetrating. So if you're someone who has like maybe low porosity fine hair, some oils that may benefit you a little bit more would be something that's lightweight but also something that is penetrating. So you might like, I don't know if y'all like coconut oil, do you boo? I don't like coconut oil. Babasu oil is pretty light. Sweet almond oil is light. Argan oil, I guess it always depends. Some are light that I've tried, some are kind of heavier. Now, if you have, let's say, low porosity, coarser hair, you might do better with things like extra virgin olive oil. You might do better with like castor oil. Castor oil, it penetrates, somewhat. Even shea butter penetrates somewhat, but it's just way too heavy for someone like me who has fine hair. So it penetrates somewhat, but it's just too heavy. And like my hair is just greasy and it's limp. It's not for me. It's just not for me. But if you're someone who has coarser strands, that may actually benefit you better than me. And even, so now let's say if you have coarse strands, but it's high porosity. Actually, I would recommend using silicones. Like let's say if you bleached your hair, you colored your hair, or even you chemically relaxed your hair. Sometimes synthetic ingredients work better than natural ingredients. So you might do better with silicones in your hair than just trying to use like natural ingredients. It might actually seal your oil, your hair more, and it might fare for you better in the long run. So things like grease, that might actually work for you if you have high porosity, coarse, who know, I don't know. So ingredients like that might actually work well for you if you have high porosity hair. But everyone, you just pick and choose. This is just a general video, just general recommendations of oils and butters and silicones and emollients for texture and for density. That's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section. Let me know, let everyone know what kind of hair do you have. So do you have hair that's fine, low porosity, coarse? And what oils have actually benefited you? Describe your hair a little bit and then like give us some recommendations too in the comment section. And I will see all of you guys later. Bye.